So in the last video we studied that Cv is nothing but del U by del T at constant volume, and this was times dt, and no, sorry, this, and Cv dt was our du, another way. So this is what we studied. Now let's see a counterpart of this. That is, this is nothing but heat capacity, and there is one more heat capacity that we have to study in thermodynamics. So let's go there. So U was nothing but du was nothing but dq minus pdv. Now, and also we also know that H equals to U plus PV. This was the basic equation, and this was our first law. Now let's rearrange this. So du plus P times of dV equals to dq. Let's take d common here. We'll get U plus PV equals to dq, and U plus PV is nothing but H. So we can write dH equals to dq. What is the condition here? Pressure is constant. So we can say that dH equals to dq when our pressure is constant. So in the last video I told that dH is equals to dq, and here I have shown how it is. Now moving on, H is nothing but U plus PV. We also know that H is dependent on thermodynamic variables like temperature, pressure and volume. Let's take two of them. I'll take T and P. So this dH will be del H by del T, constant pressure dt, del H by del P, constant temperature dP. Now this is what we did in the last lecture with internal energy. Now we are doing this with enthalpy, H or enthalpy. Now this time we'll take condition P is constant. So when P is constant, this term will get 0, and dH with P constant is nothing but dQ. So we can write that dQ equals del H by del T, constant pressure dt, and this del H by del T at constant pressure is nothing but our heat capacity, and this is written as Cp. So dQ equals to Cp dt. So this is the equation that we got. Let's write it down, what all we have right now. So first of all, we got the first law of thermodynamics, which was du equals to dq minus pdv. This is nothing but energy conservation equation. Then we said that, just rearranging this, we said H is equals to U plus PV, and we proved that dH equals to dQ at constant pressure. Then just manipulating this twice, we got at constant volume dQ equals to Cv dt, and constant pressure dQ equals to Cp dt. So what is the C exactly? We have not discussed this. We just went through the proofs and said that the terms like del U by del T at constant volume is Cv, and del H by del T at constant pressure is Cv. But what exactly is the C? So C is heat capacity. When we say, if we just take this equation, just remove P and all, we can see that dQ is C dt. So we can see that C is a factor which is multiplied with temperature, and that gives heat. So we can say that if we take dt as 1 degree, so we can say that C is nothing but heat increased in a system when 1 degree temperature rise. So C it nothing but heat capacity and it tells us at what rate the system is getting heated. So if we take 1 degree, we got that dq is nothing but C if dt is 1 degree. So this is just a general way to get to know what C is. So C is nothing but a rate at which a material or a system heats up, and that rate is nothing but C. We can see dq by dt is nothing but C. So that's how you can get the intuition of what C is, at what rate the temperature of a system is getting heated. That's it. So we studied C, and C has two parts. At constant volume, we can relate Cv as del U by del T. So we can see that if temperature is increased by 1 degree, so change in internal energy is nothing but Cv. And when temperature is increased by 1 degree, the heat flown is nothing but Cp. So that's all for this video. If you have any doubts, just write it down in the comment. Thank you.